What's going on, guys? Zennosh here, and today I'm bringing this video to you guys about the part 2 of the beginner's guide. So yes, I'm gonna further discuss on how to progress in this game more swifter and faster, and what are the things that you really need to keep in mind, and what are the things that you should not do, maybe if there are some sort of things like that. So before starting this video, I would really love to recommend you guys to subscribe to my channel to keep on enjoying the contents like this, and please leave your views and opinions in the comment section below after this video, okay? And let's discuss about that one. Now let's get this started. So the first thing I really wanna suggest to you guys is that please do your missions, okay, especially the daily missions, because the experience points that you can actually get from it is awesome, okay, huge. It's a lot of experience points that will actually allow you as a beginner to gain your crusade level. Okay, right now my crusade level is level 16. It just had been like one day and I wasn't able to actually play a lot today, but still I was able to gain to the level 16. So at level 18, I guess the Omen's Void is gonna be unlocked, right? So that's gonna be pretty good. So right now I'm gonna actually just do the missions, okay? And among all the missions, the best mission that you really want to do is summon a servant 3 times to get the epic summon stone right over here, right? And the next one that you really want to get is this one, guys, Supreme Forest Stone. I mean, like, for every dungeon that is open at a certain date, a Supreme Stone will be always available for you to farm. The only thing that you really need to do is to clear Awakening material dungeon for just one time, okay? The corresponding Awakening material dungeon, and the Supreme Stone is gonna be yours. Yes, 2 Supreme Stone really doesn't seem to be a lot, but in a long run it's gonna really add up, and especially if you are trying to build up 4-star net servant, like let's say Forest Charlotte or Water Charlotte. This kind of Supreme Stone is gonna be very handy in trying to awakening them to the 5th level as soon as possible, so that they can deal a massive sort of damage and they can actually compete with the 5-star net servants. So that's how it really goes. So let's try to do it, guys. Just 3 servants, right? And after that the epic summon stone is gonna be mine, and I think by today I will be able to reach that level level 18 and start farming in the Omen's dungeon already, right? So yes, this is also the quest, and now let's move on to the mission. And yes, I can actually claim this one. So right now let's call it that one. You can also see in the cumulative, in the weekly, and in the daily. Try to accomplish all these sort of missions in order to improve your crusade level, because like higher the crusade level you have, the more premium kind of items you will have your hands on, okay, you will have access to, and have more easier time in playing that one. So that's one way to get your crusade experience points, right? And guys, please do the guide event, okay? Right now, as my main support unit is, I mean, like, the main unit is 5 blavatsky. I was actually really lucky today to pull a Forest Spiegel from the epic summon stone. That was so awesome, guys. I mean, like, I really appreciate it, even though it really doesn't seem to be really that awesome DPS servant for now, because he really needs heavy gear setups, right? So if I give him a good gear setup, then he can actually go on. So right now the gear build of my Fire Blavatsky doesn't seem to be really that impressive. She is not even awakened, which is really hampering my gameplay, because like her awakening will really unlock her this team passive skill, right? Which is very important, very important, this passive skill, guys, and I still have not got it yet. So I really need to get that one. So let's see how fast I can get that one. But guys, the main thing that we'll need to improve is that her skills, okay? Try to level them up as soon as possible, whether it be your main DPS servant, right? Let's say you are using Fire Zeta as your main DPS servant to clear out the contents, then you will need to max his skill out, especially his combo skill. But in case of the Fire Blavatsky, it's the first and the second skill that you will need to focus on. So I was able to get the 2 skill buns today from the various sort of quest, and then I gave it to her, and luckily it ended up in the first skill, which is pretty good, okay? And in the level 3, what happens that increases buff duration by 15 seconds, which I really need, okay? Because like right over here, as you can see in the first description, right, it says like only for the 15 seconds, right? The DOT skill is only gonna be inflicted for the 15 seconds, which is nothing, okay? It's gonna be over in no time. So you really need this increases buff duration by 15 seconds, which is so important. It's really needed, guys. It's really needed. And the next one is the weakness slash as well. I really need that increases buff duration by 15 seconds, but I really need to awaken her by at least one level in order to gain that one. And the next one, obviously, this skill gets minus 20%. So it's really a race of how to get those sort of skill bonds, right? One of the way of getting the skill bond is by doing this, game guide. Okay, just click on this one to get to the main menu, and after that in the main menu just click on the game guide. Okay, and after getting into the game guide, in the miss guide you can actually see a skill bond waiting for you at the end of the turn. Okay, this is skill bond right over here, you will be getting it. And the next one is the upgrade guide. You can see another skill bond right over here. This is where I actually got my 2 skill bonds, right? Unfortunately in level up guide you really don't have any sort of skill bonds, but you have actually evolved bond, which you might be which can be actually helpful for you to achieve a 6-star net servant very fast. Okay, I mean like 6-star servant very fast, to convert any servant of yours into a 6-star. So that's how it really goes. Okay, and another way to do is the quest. Okay, one thing that I really noticed is that like the quest, the conditions are pretty much improved. They are not copy paste anymore. So well before it was the scenario where we could kill like 5 birds with 1 stone, but right now I think it's gonna be a really separate missions. So for right now I would really love to recommend you guys to focus on the dark quest right away, because in the chapter 4 you can actually unlock the smile, and in the chapter 5, in most of the chapters you will be getting this skill 1. Okay, after clearing the chapter 5, right, for the forest water or whatever it is, you can actually get skill 1. So that is pretty awesome. Okay, just look at it, chapter 5, chapter 6. So yes, in the chapter 6 right over there, and the another one chapter 6 right over here. So that's a lot of skill bonds. I mean like about 5 skill bonds right from here. So try to finish your quest as soon as possible, and then try to feed it to the blavatsky right away, so that she can actually be very buffed up. Okay, so she can actually inflict her GOT skills more efficiently and for a very longer time, and that can be very helpful for you guys. And especially if you are actually having a DPS servant, then just cross your fingers and hope that it will actually increase the skill level of the combo skills, so that it can be frequently inflicted, and at the same time its damage increases as well, right? So that's one thing to go. And the next one is going to the shop, and I really recommend you guys to buy this 3 days experience boost pack right away as a beginner, because while you're playing the game content, clearing out the world map tiles, it will really help you to gain the additional experience points, which will allow your team to be very competitive. I mean like they are high level, and then you can actually try to compete in so many other things, right? Especially in the dungeons, right? Oh my god, the dungeon is finally open. Yes, I'm gonna keep doing that one, and let's see up to what dungeon I can actually do it. Okay, and then yes, I hope to get very good this gears, and then when I gear up my 5 blavatsky, maybe she can perform more better. Okay, and then yes, another thing is that like currently the massive invasion, okay, as you can see in the event icon right over here, that the mass invasion is actually ongoing for the light belladonna. She is a very wonderful unit. I would really recommend you guys to do it right away. So if there is a mass invasion going on, just go into the world map and try to access it from the red skull. Okay, the mass invasion right over here, the red skull on the bottom corner, or this one right over here, the red torch. Okay, that's a torch, right? Yeah. And then you can actually farm her and try to get her right away. She's a very good unit. And then any sort of 4-star net servants that actually come by as a mass invasion unit, you really need to farm, especially as a beginner. You really need their support. They can actually really mean a lot. The Heir of Light has been really so much generous in providing those kind of units, right? And the next thing that I really want to recommend you guys is to do the infinite PvP, right? All you need to do is that just put only 1 servant. Okay, because in this game, because in the normal PvP content, what happens that like if you lose, you do not receive any points in this. Okay, I mean like the main thing. Okay, I still have the tutorial ongoing. Oh my god. Okay, so complete deployment. I would just love to have a very weak servant defending my team, so that like my my the points actually remain low, so that I can actually compete with more easier opponents and try to beat them. Yes. And but I would really love to do the infinite PvP, because there is a repeat battle mode over here, right? Just click on the repeat battle mode, continue repeat battle even upon defeat. Yes, that's what we want. And for 10 possibilities, yes. So even if you lose or even if you win, you are still gonna get the 3 honor points. Okay. And honor points are very very essential, guys. Honor points are very very essential. And I'm actually recommend you guys to just use only one unit, because either he will die very fast or he's gonna win very fast. Okay, he's gonna die very fast if the team is really strong, and then he's gonna win very fast if someone is also really good at putting a very low tier servant, just one servant to cool it off. Okay. And when you go into the shop and try to go into the honor points, and you can see the skill bond right over here, you can actually claim 3 skill bonds per week. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, see right over here, I mean, like per 10 runs you will be getting about 3 skill bond, right? I mean, like 3 honor points. So that means like with 10 runs, like 10 repeat battles, you'll be able to get 30 honor points, right? So 30 times 5, that would be like 15, right? 3 times 5, 15. Yes, so you need to do it like 5 times, and you are actually securing a skill bond. Oh my god, guys, in most of the RPG games it's really hard to get like skill bonds, right? Or let's say in Summoners War it's called Devil Bond, right? Yes, in Summoner Wars it's called Devil Mon, and then you guys have the idea that how hard it is to get the Devil Mons in the games, right? But in this case scenario, you are actually gonna lay your hand, I mean, like you reach your fingers towards the very good content of this game, which is the skill bonds. Okay, and they can easily skill up your unit, which is gonna be really good. Okay, and these are the certain cases where the things are really not going in my way. It's actually prolonging a lot. Okay, that's glancing hit, because like I'm actually fighting against a stronger element opponent, which is a light unit. So that's why most of my attacks are being called as a glancing hit. So what happens during the glancing hit? A glancing hit is a process where your opponent is gonna receive less damage, and at the same time during the glancing hit you cannot deal a debuff or cast a debuff on him or her. Okay, he's like immune to debuffs like DOT skills, defense down, or let's say attack down, those kind of debuff. Okay, whatever it is, and they are actually immune to it, and that can be a problem. And seems like that I can do the dungeons, and I will be doing dungeon in a while. So that said, let's see what we can do. Yes, the another thing, that is the guild dungeon. Try to be part of a guild dungeon very soon. Okay, as soon as possible. Just go into the guild right over here and start training. And the training is one of the best way to actually level up your units. Okay, it actually bestows a lot of experience points. Yes, it's 1 hour long or 2 hour long, and then like like it's a very passive way of getting the skill, I mean, like experience points, but still it's very effective. Okay, in the long run you can actually end up with a very high level servant in no time. And please try to check into the guild, so that you can receive the additional rewards. And then when you are selecting a guild, try to check out the members. Okay, your members should be logging in like within an hour or maybe within a day, to see that like how active the guild is. The more active the guild is, the more they are going to clear the content very fast, and more faster they actually clear the content of this game, then yes, you will be receiving a lot of rewards at the end of the like raid, or let's say when you have already defeated the main boss, the Bastille, right? And the rewards of the guild dungeon, which comes to your mailbox, is so sweet. Okay, it's so sweet. You can actually purchase a lot of interesting thing with the guild points, especially the shard of the Bastille. And the another best thing that you can find in the game is the instant 6-star. Yes, but it's limited only 1 per month, but still it's really awesome, guys. It's really awesome. You really want to lay your hand on that instant 6-star item, because it will help you to progress through this game very easily. Now you might wonder like which servant to actually 6-star first. The first servant that you really want to 6-star first will be your tank, okay? Will be your tank. If you have Fire Blavatsky, but if you don't have Fire Blavatsky and you are actually depending upon your DPS servant, then of course it's your DPS servant that really needs that instant 6-star item, okay? And now let's move on to the shop right over here. You can actually do only 3 battles, okay? But if you want to do more 3 battles, you have to spend like 60 carats, and that's how it's done. Please try to be active in the guild battle, and then if the guild is very active, please try to be active as well, so that you won't be kicked out. And then the rewards that can actually be given through here are so awesome. So whenever a tile is cleared, you can actually receive the guild points from here, okay? No problem. Right over here you can claim it, and whenever the bosses are defeated, you can actually go into the boss reward and try to claim very like a lot of guild points right over here. See, a lot of guild points, okay? I mean, like in your team you are gonna have a lot of these members who are gonna do the things for you. So you can just sit back and watch the game show, and then the rewards will come to your door at the end of the season, right? And the next thing is that, like, please try to do the login time reward, okay? Just be there for 60 minutes and claim that free epic summon stone, guys. The best way to get the epic summon stone regularly on the regular basis, first through the missions, right? Just do the 3 summons from the common stone, and the another one is login time reward. Try to get the epic summon stone by just staying in the game for like 60 minutes. That's 2 epic summon stones per day for guaranteed, okay? That's guaranteed. So that's really good, guys, because in the long run you will be stacking up a lot of epic summon stones, and who knows, your luck might actually turn to the odds, okay? I mean, like you might end up getting one of the best units in this game, and then your life is gonna be much more easier, right? So let's get into the shop and let's see how we can what we can buy with the guild points. The first thing is this Bastille shards, okay? Bastille is really a good servant. You can actually get her, but the best thing that you can actually put your eyes on is the instant 6-star. Yes, it costs a whopping amount of 10,000 guild points, but you can easily get it in no time. Don't worry about it, okay? Just keep on doing the guilds and you will be getting that 10,000 points in no time, and try to get that instant 6-star because it's gonna really help you in progressing through the gameplay. If you are not doing the Fire Blavatsky way, then yes, you have to really 6-star your DPS servant, like let's say Fire Zeta, right? But if Fire Blavatsky is your main unit, then try to 6-star your tank as soon as possible, because he really needs a very good tanking, and a good tank is always pretty much appreciated, right? Yes, so to get the good tank, I will be going in the quest and try to do the dark chapter, right? And try to finish the chapter 4 as soon as possible, and try to receive the reward of my dark smile, okay? And he is a really great tank servant, really can actually soak up a lot of damage, and that's pretty awesome. That's really awesome. So guilds, we have already discussed about the guilds and that one, and please keep on doing the event and the thing that is going on right now. And also, guys, please keep on checking your mailbox, okay? There are sort of like rewards that keeps on coming here and there without even any sort of notice, and then you might actually miss out wonderful rewards from the mailbox. Just try to do them right away, okay? And let's see if I can actually do the dungeons. So we go right over here. Yes, Fire Blavatsky is the main thing that I really need in the dungeons, and yes, a tank, that's all I need. Yes, so battle, let's see how the Omen is gonna react. Yes, it's water, right? Water opponent, and the Omen's void, so that means like I will have a little bit harder time in inflicting the debuff on him, because like he is of water element. So like most of the time he is actually gonna consider it as a how to say this, a glancing hit, okay? Good thing that I was able to land, okay, 2-dot skill right over there. Blavatsky was actually able to deal 2-dot skill, but the problem is that they will not last really that long, because of course they are only 15-second long. I really need to skill them up so that they can last for 30 seconds, and within 30 seconds my fire blavatsky will be able to refill her first and second skill gaze, especially if her passive skill is set out. Okay, when I am unlocking her passive skill, it's gonna be a lot more better. Okay, so I was able to clear out the first level of the dungeon, which is pretty good. Yes, and initial clear reward, yes, I got 3 carrots, and then this one rare HP percentage. Yes, pretty good. It's pretty good. Claim, yes, that's good. 3-star, a very good gear indeed. Yes, and as soon as you clear the first one, then the second one will unlock. If you clear the second one, third will unlock, fourth will unlock, fifth will unlock, sixth will unlock, seventh will unlock, eighth will unlock, and ninth will unlock, right? And then my target is to reach the 10th floor in the 10th day. So today is the first day. Let's see if I can actually reach my target in time, and that's what I am actually looking forward for now. So that's pretty good, guys. So please try to do the infinite PvP instead of the PvP, because PvP battles are much more time consuming than compared to the infinite PvP. And just keep on doing the repeat battles in the infinite PvP, and you will be ending up in the safe side in no time. That is so cool. Okay, and please try to collect out, sort out what are the possible ways of farming the skill buns in this game, because skill buns are really gonna skill up your units, which is very very important to have a faster and effective gameplay in this game. Okay, so see right over there, my beyond just died so fast. Okay, the repeat battle is gonna be really really easy if that's how it's gonna go, so that you can actually amass or accumulate a lot of honor points, and then you can buy that skill bond of yours. Okay, so I have about 150 honor points, right? What you call that, PvP token. Yes, so that means every 50 battles I will be getting one skill bond. So with 158, obviously I will be getting 3 skill bonds right away. So I will be doing it over and over again for now. Even if I lose, no problem, I will be getting 3 yes, plus 3 right over there. Can you see that? Plus 3 tokens. So easy. Okay, so easy. And then I will be able to get that 3 skill bonds for free by using my honor points, and that would be so great, guys. And my fire blavatsky is gonna be reaching her limit more and more, easily. Okay, and I am really looking forward for that fire awakening dungeon, so that I can farm for the awakening materials in order to awaken my fire blavatsky by at least 1 awakening stage. That's all I need, just 1 awakening stage, and she is gonna be a terror in the dungeons. Okay, and guys, don't falter, because farming skill bonds is so easy in this game, so easy in this game. You guys will really love it, especially through the events. Please don't forget to do the events, and from the events you can actually receive a lot of skill bonds here and there, right? And the login rewards, CM login bonus rewards, there's always skill bond in there, and then you can actually skill up max your fire blavatsky in no time. Okay, or your main DPS servant in no time. That's how it really goes. So this is it for today, and I will be back maybe tomorrow with my progress report, and then I will show you how the things are done, what are the status of my servants, and how I am actually progressing through the game, and is it really satisfactory, or or it's a little bit disappointing. So I'm gonna show it to you guys. But hey, this game guide is especially for the beginners, and let's see how beginners are really gonna get the advantage out of this thing. Okay, and please let me know your views and opinions in the comment section below. Okay, I would really love to know your feedbacks, and see you guys in the next video.